been thinking a lot about taking a gap year recently. And in case you don't know what that is, it's often what high school students take after high school before going to college. A year of traveling the world and just figuring out what you want to be when you grow up. And there's part of me that's like, I'm not a high school student. I don't know if you can take a gap year anytime in your life, and if it's still called a gap year. At a recent event, I was telling a friend that I was taking a time off, and she said, "Oh, you're taking a sabbatical." So maybe that's the grown-up, adult version of the gap year. But what I wanted to talk about today was just that I'm allowing myself to do this. I have been a high achiever for my entire life. I've climbed the corporate ladder, I've been in leadership, I have been an entrepreneur, I have taught at the collegiate level, I've checked all the boxes, and I've done a lot of really amazing things. And the one thing that I've never given myself the opportunity to do was to rest. And rest, not in a take a nap, get 10 hours of sleep kind of way, but the rest that fills your cup, the rest that makes you feel rejuvenated and alive, the rest that fills you with energy and aliveness that just makes you feel like you're living a life that's worthwhile. I've done a lot of things that have depleted my energy. I've given a lot. I have sacrificed, I have suffered, and I know how to play that game. It's exhausting. And so when the company that I've been working for the last 4 years slowly began to dismantle itself, being acquired by 2 other companies, instead of continuing on the path, which I could have easily done, I decided not to. I decided to listen to that voice in my heart 6 months ago that said, your sole contract with this company and this individual who has mentored you for the last 4 years is coming to an end. You have something else that is calling. And it's strange because every other time in my life, I have known with certainty and with clarity exactly what's coming next. And right now, I don't. And it's in this space of unknown that my mind wants to panic, but my heart and my body have done so much work to get me to this place that the last thing it's going to allow me to do is jump into another hustle or another grind, which is why I keep dreaming about a gap year. And so I sat down with ChatGPT and I was exploring this idea of what would it be like to build a lifestyle, perhaps even a business, that feels like a sabbatical, that feels like a gap year. And ideas have come, ideas have gone, there are things that are coming to fruition, and this is one of them. Just hitting record when I feel the inspiration strike, talking about the things that I have been writing about on the Lightworker Diaries for the last 5 years. Allowing my voice to be heard seems critically important as I enter this next phase of who I am becoming. Because I've written millions of words, and now I just get the sense that it's time for them to be heard. In my voice, in my tone, in the presence of who I am, the energy that comes through as the sound of me. And so if this is something that is resonating with you, if you're feeling a pull towards this, I invite you to subscribe. Join me on this journey. It's going to be unscripted. It's going to be real. It's going to be wherever this wild world takes us. Because that's what I'm here for. And perhaps you are too.